Hello YouTubers, I'm gonna take here. As you know, yesterday it was my 90th birthday, and it's now been 10 years. 10 years I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for. That is what you call loyal to what you do. So today I'm going to talk about my history in Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, first of all, it started out in primary school. I was in year 5. If you're from America, you'll be in 5th grade, and also year 6 as well, 6th grade. It started coming out. Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders. Started seeing these packs. Started seeing these cards. I didn't get myself some because when I was at primary school, I was the one that was always left out. I had friends, but I always wanted to be on my own. I got bullied, and so I bought myself the structure deck, Kyber structure deck, because I just loved the Blue Eyes card. I didn't know what it was. I think it was the artwork that got me, because I love art, and some I hate it. I hate when that happens. When I think that some of my family is gonna come into my room and just see me doing YouTube videos. They know I do it anyway, so it's okay. But when I got the structure deck, everyone loved it. I mean, they didn't even know what Blue Eyes was, and I started getting a bit popular. I bought myself a Legend Blue Eyes, and I got another Blue Eyes, and I traded and had another Blue Eyes, and because everyone started watching the anime, and I love the anime. I try to watch as much as I can of it, and even though I've watched some clips and the other clips, the best episode was when Yugi vs Pegasus and Relinquish came out, because my friend had Relinquished, and I had 3 Blue Eyes, and some people had Blue Eyes, but only had 1. I had 3, and I was nicknamed Kyber. But I didn't really know. I mean, I just started just done trading. I mean, my favourite cards that I got in the pack was Transform Dragon, and now it's not worth anything. But I mean, I got rid of it for a left leg spin because I didn't know what it was, and I was really upset. And it got more interesting because more packs came out. I went to a boot sale, because I normally go to my boot sales, because I'm a pikey. I'm joking. It's just one way of getting money in, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But in those days, like, because it's getting popular, boot sales were trying to do it. So there was a guy who had cards. All these packs came out, and I didn't even know what these were. I didn't even have any news. I didn't even look it on the internet. I just, it was one of those things where it was popular, and now it's not. It was like Pokemon, gone. Yo-yos, gone. Beyblades, gone. Those little alien things in goo, and people actually baby them things. It's disgusting. It's like, what? I just pushed ahead, and they start crying about, oh no, he's a baby. So, finished year 6, got to the second year, which would be, I don't know what it is in America, but I went to high school basically, and I got proper bullied there, and I played Yu-Gi-Oh there as well. There was a club, I knew a couple of other people that played Yu-Gi-Oh and made a club, and one of the teachers, named Mark Lawrence, he was looking after us, because we always have to take teachers just to look after us, and he got involved, and he became better. We helped him out. I personally helped him out as well, and after that happened, I noticed that a collector's shop opened in my hometown, and he was a really nice guy. Wayne, his name was, and loads more people that I found out, went to my local library, and I was the newbie, of course. Went in, said hello to everyone. Didn't have a really good deck, but it was a warrior deck, basic warrior with piercing, Buster Blader, probably, Withstands, all the old cards, Raigeki, um, Mirror Force, what else? Monster Reborn, of course. So, and then they got involved, and then I started, buying more cards and getting more serious with this thing, and more people started to turn up to the club as well as school and the library, and then it got out of hand because people started knowing I played Yu-Gi-Oh, and the kids started stealing my cards. At one time, I left my bag at the I left my bag in the refectory. Because what you have to do is actually leave your bag, go into the kitchen, and then come back out and get your bag. Well, when I'd done that, my Yu-Gi-Oh cards were gone, and I was just crying, like I didn't know what to do. And some girl found it in a bin with my deck as well, and I was like, wow, imagine if that was, in the trash, like dustmen, she took it, I would have hated it. So then, after all the bullying as well as work, because of, not because of Yu-Gi-Oh, but other things, I went to another secondary school, and still went to the club, but I found more people at that school that played Yu-Gi-Oh, and using my knowledge, I helped them not play, and make them better. And this time, I think around about when I was about 12 or 13, this is when I started going to tournaments. Like the first tournament ever was, I think this was before I actually went to the other school, was I went to Lakeside. Thumbs up guys if you went to the Lakeside tournament, because that was UGE, and I think Konami should do that again. I would love to go to Lakeside and do that UGE again, that was amazing. And then that was the first place I ever went to. And then I went to a place called Trotters in Edgware, where things got quite serious. Like a lot of bundles and stuff like that. Traditional format, advanced format. I stayed in traditional, but my deck. Now, hear me out, guys. My deck was a piercing deck. Now, I know that might sound very kind, but I just love my favourite card, Spear Dragon. I love Spear Dragon. I still have the LOD versions, the shiny ones in my folder, and I think I should just wear it one day, just wear it as a necklace, or a chain, whatever you call it, because he was the best card in my deck, my signature card, if you want to call it. Because back in those days, when I say back in the days, people had their own original decks. You had one, there was no specific meta. It was Jinzo, he had nothing. There's Blue Eyes, they had something. Had Lord of D and Fruit Summon the Dragon. Dark Worlds came out, and that started being quite serious. I think that's when meta started coming. And the other thing was that cards didn't cost anything. There was no money involved. It was just trading. There was a little bit of money involved, but it was like, this was quite amazing. This guy had a Blackluster Soldier, and I wanted one. And I let it show him my folder. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, Ring of Destruction. I need a Ring of Destruction." This is when it was legal, and he said, "I'll trade you both the Envoy Beginning and End." And the Ring of Destruction was like, "Yeah, sure. They will help me out, and that will help you out." Back in those days, that is when friendship, Yu-Gi-Oh teams. Now it's just all about money. You got tour guide now. I was gonna say pot duality, but tour guide, yeah. You want it? Okay, give me 10 cards out of your folder that equal up to like £20 each. And then I started getting serious, and then I started making proper decks. I think my first proper deck with the Demise OTK, not with Doom Dozer, but with Dark Gaia. Now I think it was, yeah, it was with Doomdozer first, and then I changed to Dark Gaia. But originally I stayed with the Piercing deck and changed it quite a lot, and then my cards got stolen from one of my trusted friends. He slipped over. For some reason, this is how it happened. Because I had a McFlurry with me, he said, "Can I take your bag?" You know, just I thought he was being friendly. This is when I was really gullible and like really geeky, so I trusted loads of people. Gave him my bag. Went down the forest, for a shortcut to his house, and he slipped over. And then when we got back to his house, some cards fell out of my bag, and I was like, "Oh crap, cards fell out." And I looked in there was no deck, and there was no folder. There was nothing. And I just started crying, didn't know what to do, and then I just started. I think I quit Yu-Gi-Oh for like a month or 2 months, because I think that the pack that came out when I was quitting or not playing Yu-Gi-Oh a lot was Elemental Justice with Elemental Shining Phoenix Enforcer. And I didn't know what the cards were in that, but I just didn't pay any interest. But I still kept them coming to the Yu-Gi-Oh clubs, and my mates helped me out. That's how Yu-Gi-Oh friends are. They help you out. If you've got something stolen, they'll help you out. If any of my mates got things stolen, I'll give them a card or something like that. Super Red Pot Duality, I don't mind. They're my mates. They'll do the same for me. And yeah, I didn't know what to do, so made my remade the deck. That was the nice Doomdozer deck, and started playing again. Then Mark Lawrence, more people started turning up to the library, and Mark Lawrence, he made a club, and he made the club, and it is now the 21st century youth and up and stuff. And as we speak, it's a very popular club. We get about 20 to 30 people going every week, so it's a nice thing for him to do. And I think he said that he will do another tournament in Christmas, which is like big. And now, I think because you learn from your mistakes, I think that the stealing of the cards was, with those cards, I had Tomb Cannon Soldier, DB Warrior, I had an old very ancient Diego. No, it's not a lot, anything, but in those days it was worth quite a lot. And I got that Tomb Cannon Soldier for like £12, but it was worth like 60 or something. But that is what happened, and I think it made me improve. Be careful what's happening around you. And another time when I went to Houston, the first time I went to Houston, I left my deck there, and that was a pyro deck, and I started crying. I'm a bit of a softie. I may be a big guy, but I'm a bit of a softie. And now Lightsworn Twilight, 3 folders, with secret rares, commons. I'm known as the common guy at my locals at Houston because I'm the only person that has a whole folder full of commons and useful cards. And I don't mind, I just give them away. Like, if one guy wants this card, like, oh, how much do you want for this Triple Frog? I just go, just take it, I'm not going to charge you for commons. The only time I charge you for commons is for place there, It's just one random card of like, oh yeah, you can have it, or yeah, just, give me that little card for £1 or something. Just buy me a drink. I'm a nice guy. I sell things cheap. If I buy things, this is what I do. I buy things. Sorry, I sell things, and then when I get a lot of money, I buy guys ice cream. I buy my mates ice cream, and everyone loves me for that. But guys, I want to say this to you. If you can do this for your YouTube channel, do it. In 10 years, since I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and how long have you been playing it for? I would like to know. Put a video response on this channel, and tell me, and tell everyone else, because we have something to share as Yu-Gi-Oh fans of this card. Thanks guys, I'll see you later.